millions of Palestinians up and down the West Bank, the presence of settlers makes life precarious. They live under Israeli military law, restricted from most Israeli roads, subject to frequent run-ins with the authorities and detention without trial, in a legal system that is opaque and arbitrary. Israel says the measures are necessary for security. I was in the South Hebron Hills during the olive harvest, a time when tensions run high, with Palestinians prevented from getting to trees they say they've harvested for years. How are you doing? I was curious to see the interactions for myself. I'd heard from an Israeli activist group. They were trying to help a farmer named Ishaq Jabarin. Louis, Salam. What's happening here today?
هذا موسم قطف الزيتون وقاعدين نقطف الزيتون أنا والأولاد. بالنسبة للمستوطنات هي المستوطنة هذه القريبة علينا هذا أبيجايل. هاد. في عندك المستوطنة هذه قدام شوية هنا اسمها مستوطنة سوسي. هاي سوسي. الناس حتى خافت بطلت تستاجر تيجي على الأرض تعد. ليش؟ بسبب اعتداءات المستوطنين. بضربوا الناس وبهينوا الناس، قتلوا ناس. لو مش موجودين عندنا تعين حركة السلام إنه نقدرش نصل أراضينا.
The army arrived. A nearby settlement had allegedly called them to report the olive picking.
תראה לי בבקשה אישור.
בלי אישור.
לא, צריך אישור כדי למסוק פה. נמצאים פה בתוך אזור. תיקחו 5-10 דקות
תקשיב.
בשביל להוציא אנשים משטח, אתה צריך קצת שטח צבאי סגור.
תקשיב, החוק הוא מאוד כפוף. החוק אומר שאפשר למסוק איפה שרוצים, אלא אם כן יש לכם חוק שמראה שאסור. או הוראה מהמינהל שאסור.
אתם בינתיים תתחילו להתארגן, אני רוצה בבקשה שתתקפלו.
One of those on the scene was a long-time Israeli activist, mathematician Kobe Sneaks. Kobe, do you know what they're doing right now?
The army has said you got to leave in 5 minutes. And now the landowner has to make a choice if to try to insist on staying here and taking a risk. They're liable to do anything. They could arrest the Palestinians, they can arrest us, who knows what they might do.
Have you been arrested before? Do you think he would have been arrested?
40% of all Palestinian men have been arrested, so probably.
Where are you from?
British television.
Passport. Thank you.
Can I ask why you're taking my passport?
I need to check.
Check what? Check what?
Nothing. They don't check nothing. They just want to scare us.
If he kept picking, he would have been arrested?
No, it's not to arrest. It's
to
just to evacuate the area.
Meaning what, though, if he says, I'm not leaving?
I'm grateful we didn't get to that part. That's what I'm saying.
Because what would happen?
I actually don't.
As a soldier, you would have to, what, detain him?
That's... No. I'd rather not speaking it.
Alongside their interactions with the army, Palestinians throughout the West Bank also suffer attacks by settlers. These videos come from the South Hebron Hills, where I'd seen the olive picking. In the town of Tuwani, a settler was caught on camera shooting and severely injuring a Palestinian man. The shooter had his gun license revoked, but he was never arrested. I'd heard of other similar incidents. In the same town of Tuwani, I'd made contact with a 20-year-old Palestinian student and local activist named Mohammed Huraini. He'd offered to take me to the top of the hill to meet his neighbor who lives at a spot closest to a settlement. Louis, nice to meet you. Thank you for having us. Mossab Roubaix's house still bears the scars of what he says were settler attacks.
You can see, like, from the window, the bullets.
So there's bullets that have come through here?
Yeah. From this window and that window. This is the settlement. This in this wood.
Where that bright light is?
Yeah.
So what is that? Is that an outpost or what is that? Is there anyone in there? Oh, hang on, something's happening. What is it?
It's the soldier.
Are they coming in?
They are screaming to us.
And they are now the laser with the guns.
That's the laser on the rifles.
תקשורת זרה?
It's happened almost every day.
What do we do? Just stay in here?
Yeah, we are inside.
Matan, what do you think?
It's not safe at the moment. There's obviously multiple guns pointing at us.
Yeah, let's wait.
What can we do? Can we call the police?
Which police? I mean, they are one regime.
This doesn't worry you?
No, because, I mean, we raised in this situation, so it became a normal reality for us. When you are a kid, you just see this army invading your home in the day, on the night. You grow up on this injustice reality that it became normal for you as a human, but it's not normal for anybody, and no one should accept it.
After more than an hour, the soldiers appeared to lose interest, and the crew and I slipped away. The violence committed by some settlers is often justified by them as a response to violence they experience from Palestinians, which is much less frequent. Nevertheless, it's hard to disentangle it from an ideology of the superiority of one group and their rights over another, promoted by leaders like Daniela Weiss.